Hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Austin Kite, and today I want to share a method that I've been using for the past week and a half that has brought me consistent profits after a long period of time of just straight ass, straight ass. It's been terrible lately, but trust me, you guys will see why I've been using this. So, shout out to Shoe Money for his recent video for helping new people that have just entered the market cipher mania and helping them, just deal with all the bullshit. So, let me talk about when I first got market cipher. When I first got market cipher, I felt like a G, okay? I just dropped a grand on this godlike software that was now going to make me a billionaire. And it gave me a jolt of confidence that I had no right to, honestly. So I had no clear plan. I had no trading background. Yes, I bought Bitcoin when it was at, $1,000. Yes, I sold it when it was at 20,000. I made my profit. I did all that jazz, but I was not a trader. I didn't have the right to you know, anything. But I've learned a lot. I've made mistakes, and I'm sure there's going to be many, many more to come. But for right now, let me show you something that will change the way you use Market Cipher. I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there already using it like this, and those people are smart. But this is for the person that doesn't have a plan yet. And as time goes, you will develop your own plan, but you have to have a stepping stone, a place to, kind of, start off. So, um, the way this works, it's a four chart setup. I call it the four chart confirmation. Uh, you know, that's that's basically it. The four chart confirmation and the 5-10 rule. So when you first start off, as CryptoFace always says, identify your environment. So the way I identify my environment, I don't really pay attention to money flow all that often. It really hasn't helped me at all. Um, I'm sure that for many people it might have, but right here, okay. When I'm scalping, I use the 5, 10, 15, and 20 minute. And I know a lot of people saying that, like, if you go to the Cipher Discord and you go to the scalping part of the Discord, and if you even mention anything past like a 30-minute chart, you're immediately shut out. Like they're like, why are you even mentioning that high of a time frame? This is for 5 and 10 minute people only. And I'm like, if you're not paying attention to the higher time frames, you don't know what the trend is. So hopefully this helps some people identify their trend so they don't fight against it. So if I'm using the 5, 10, 15, and 20 minute for scalping, I use 45, 90, 3 hour, and a 6 hour chart to identify my general trend, whether it's up or down. So with this, you can see that uh, two of the charts are confirmed bullish, while the other two are still bearish. And what I mean by that is the VWAP has confirmed above the zero line, but these ones have confirmed below the zero line. So if you want a strong trend, if you want to see a gigantic pump or a gigantic dump, you need all of these to be in one direction. They all need to be confirmed to one side or the other in order to have a huge, massive movement. I think back here was the last huge, massive movement that we got. Let's see. Let me see if I can find where all of these confirmed. So right here, uh, actually, probably right about here, actually. Did all those confirm to the downside? That one was a kind of a scary call. Let's see. I probably would have. Let's see if I would have got in up here because I did get in on this dump. I did make profit off of it. So So this one came down. Let's see, this one came down right about here. And this one, I probably should have done this earlier. And then this one. So right here is where I would have entered my short. You can see that every single one of these charts is confirmed bearish. Now this 1 hour looked like it was going up. It looked like it was going to cross the zero line. But this is why you do not want to front run the VWAP. It can switch. It repaints. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? It repaints when it confirms, and it repaints along with the in real time. So right here, it did not confirm above the zero line. So if you were trying to use just the 1 hour, you would be kind of screwed. And if you were trying to front run it, so I entered a short based on all of these at this point in time, and massive, massive profit. Huge. I got out right here because this is where they're all confirmed upwards. Actually, it was more like right here, but 13.81%. Now, the 5-10 rule is if everything is confirmed bearish, I will use a 10x short. Now, if everything is confirmed bullish, but the lower time frames, the 5, 10, 20, 40, I mean, not the 5, 10, 15, 20, are all confirmed to short, I will do a 5x long. Hopefully I didn't mix that up. So basically, if you're in a bullish environment but you want to short, you short with 5. If you're in a bullish environment and you want to long, you want to 10x long. That way you're not fighting the trend, but you can still make money on the small dips or small longs that are within the trend. That way you don't, screw yourself over if it does all of a sudden switch on you, because it does happen sometimes. But right here, it's the same exact thing. So I got into a short right about here. I believe no, it was a little bit lower. I'll go here. Right here is where I got into my short. So I'm currently in a short position from right here. Actually, it was kind of like right here. It was this candle right here. Because like I said, you need every single one of these charts to be pointing to one side or the other. Now, this was a really good short, and hopefully it plays out a little bit better over time before this comes back up. But the along with the VWAP, I pay attention to mostly the RSI. If the RSI is high, it can continue pumping even if the RSI is high. But just know in the back of your head that if the RSI is outrageously high, a pretty good sized dump is incoming. And that's just how I use Market Cipher. I shared this with a couple people on Discord a couple days back, and after talking to them for about an hour and explaining it over text, some of them finally got it, and some of them have been consistently using it. I want to highlight this guy, for example. I've become pretty good friends with him the past couple days, because most of the time when I talk to people on Crypto Faces Discord, it's short little conversations. We're just talking about what we're doing in terms of like scalping or swinging. But me and him actually had a conversation. So I was just asking him, if he's made profit. And I said, did you make a lot of money off the long last night? And I was just, going over the general trend. He said, hi, to be honest, it was by far the most profitable day since the beginning. Actually, unbelievable. The results are easy and so reliable. Thanks for sharing this great strategy. And that's why I wanted to make the video, to help out some people that, don't have a plan in place for Market Cipher, that just kind of want to see consistent profit. With this method, Not every single trade is going to be massive gains, 50% gains in an hour. But when it happens and it's so awesome. So your gains are consistent, your losses are minimal. You're able to, you know, have downtime. You don't have to sit here and stare at the 1 minute chart and, just go based off of that. That way you can have a coffee break and just set up some alerts on your trading app on your phone. And then once you get the trading app and, you got that 5 minute alert, now you get a 10-minute alert. Now you get a 15-minute alert. And now you get a 20-minute alert. And then you go check it, make sure that they're all lined up. And then you go into a long or a short. That's how I do it. That's how I'm able to not sit at my desk all day and trade consistent and have consistent profits. And I don't know if I mentioned in the beginning of the video, but shout out to Shoe Money. He just, God, that video that he put out was so damn good at explaining to newbies how to use Market Cipher, how to set it up, how to make it simplistic. And once you start combining everything that Market Cipher gives you, the yellow X's, the blood diamonds, the trend reversals, everything under the sun, it becomes a godlike weapon that is unstoppable. Unstoppable. Now, with the VWAP and the RSI, I don't really use the blue waves. The only thing I use the blue waves for are divergences. For example, on the 1 minute chart, we have a bullish, a bearish divergence. And that's where this is also another thing that a lot of people don't understand from being on the Discord for a while. They think that you only need to see it on the Market Cipher to be a divergence. They'll say, "Oh my God, this is a trigger wave to go down," which in this case, yes, but in order for it to be a bearish divergence, the price of Bitcoin needs to be up. So you need a higher high, but a lower low with momentum in order for it to be a divergence. And a lot of people don't understand that. So hopefully that was just one extra thing that I could have showed somebody. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great trading career. I hope you guys make lots and lots of money. And yeah, try to collect as much Bitcoin as possible before the upcoming financial collapse of the world, which is going to make us all rich. Have a great day, guys.